And I'm Cindy Smith.
And we're here not to talk to you about fundraising, but to tell you a procedure that we're going to hope to install for the safety of your children. Now, I included have been coming into the school parking lot at like 7:28 and not being able to get up to the building until 7:45. So therefore, yes, my children have had a tardy. And that is very frustrating. But our administration has heard the frustration that we've had and our concerns, and they have decided to implement the double lane drop-off. And in order to do this, we all are going to have to work together. We're going to have to be patient, pay attention as we do the best we can to explain the procedure, and hopefully with all of us working together, we will be able to get all children into the building by 7:45. Now, Cindy is going to explain the change that is going to take place in the drop-off procedure in the morning.
The very first change, and it's exciting because we've had a lot of folks asking for it, we're going to do a double lane drop-off for the morning. Yes, you heard us right. It'll be double lane drop-off all the way around. So you'll come in, you'll get in the double lanes, you'll drive through. We will have 5 parapros waiting in the lane right in front of the school. One will be holding a stop and go sign, much like we do in the afternoons if you're familiar with afternoon drop-off. The other 4 will be strategically placed so that they can watch 4 cars at one time. They will not open doors. They will not help your child out. They will be in the middle of the 4 cars, and they will be looking to make sure the doors open, the child exited, and the door closed. Once all the children are on the sidewalk safely in front of the school, they will then give the thumbs up sign to the stop go person. Once they see all 4 are thumbs up, those 16 cars will proceed through, and then the next wave will come through right behind them. This means we will be able to unload 16 cars at one time. By doing this, we will be able to get everyone through the rider line much quicker. But we need your help.
Yes.
We need your help.
Yes, and this is where you have to help us. As you're entering the school at the front, before you get to the turn, we need to ask you that you make sure your children are unbuckled, they have their backpacks on, you have exchanged your goodbyes, and when you pull up, approaching the parapros, the children are ready to get out of the car. The parapro is not going to open the door. When the time is, when you see hands go up, your child will exit. And hopefully, children will not have to go back for shoes and this and that, because that holds up the line and then that makes it takes more time. So if all children are ready to exit that car when you pull up, that's how we're going to quickly be able to move them through. Now,
so that's step 1. Step 2, the service entrance will no longer be open. When I'm referring to the service entrance, it is the area leading to the cafeteria. That area was never designed to be a child drop-off area. It is not secure. It doesn't have sidewalks leading to the building. It is not an approved drop-off area. That area will be blocked off, and there will be no admittance into that area starting Monday. This is all to help with traffic flow. Everything that we're doing is to help with traffic flow and get you through the car rider line faster. Number 3, the parking lot that's in the front of the building will be closed at 7:15. Now, I know you're probably doing a big gasp. Those of you who like to drop your children off and walk them into the building, that like to park and drop and walk them into the building. You can still do that. You will not be allowed to do it from the front parking lot. The main reason is we will not have the manpower to have a crossing guard to get you from the parking lot into the building. So if you want to park and walk your child into the building, you will need to park on the area in between Gum Springs and the middle school. You will need to then walk up the sidewalk, which is a little bit of a hill, walk up the sidewalk and around to the front of the school. This way there's no crossing guard needed because you're always on the correct side of the road.
We are hoping that everyone will work together, that administration has heard us. They're going to do their best to hear what we're saying. We're doing our best to relay the information to you. If we all are very positive about this change, if we're very patient, it's going to take a few weeks. If we don't get frustrated and we don't give up, if we do the best we can to work together as a team. Team means together, everyone achieves more. If we can all do that and we can work together, we can all be superheroes. Our children can see that we are calm and we're all going to get in the building, and hopefully if we work together as a team and we do what we as well as you can do what needs to be done, then hopefully all children, you can enter at 7:28, and we're hoping by doing this you can get your kids in at 7:35. They can get in there, they can see the morning news, which is done from the GSPN, and everybody can have a calm, pleasant experience. Everybody in the building. That's really what we're hoping, and we're asking from the bottom of our hearts. If you will just do this for a few weeks, I guarantee you we can get all kids in the building. They can be safe. We can all be happy. We can all go about our day, and our problems will be solved.
And we'll be out there on Monday morning helping direct you to where you need to be. And if you could just please be kind and courteous to everyone else. It will help everyone have a much better day. And if your children can see you synergize, which is one of our leadership principles, if they can see you synergize with all the other parents of Gum Springs, just imagine the impact that could have on our students. Thank you so much in advance, and we look forward to seeing everybody next week.
Thank you.
Okay, parents, here is your
Entrance
as you're entering and you're getting into your double file drop-off position. This is actually in the afternoon, but this is what it will look like starting Monday morning. You're going to move this direction. As you get to this part where you're going to make that hard right to go around the loop, that is where you need to get your children to be unbuckled, have their backpacks ready, and say your goodbyes. That way there will be no delays once they get into the Parapro area, where they will be opening their door, getting out of the car, and moving to the school as quickly as possible. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the service entrance, I wanted to make sure that you had a good look at that. That is this area right here. Again, this has never been an approved drop-off area for students. This is access to the dumpsters for our garbage pickup. This is access for deliveries for our supplies. It is not an area for students. There is zero access for the students to get to the building, and therefore this is not a safe area. Lastly, the biggest reason that we're stopping the access to this area and the main parking lot is to improve traffic flow. By doing the double lane drop-off, as you exit the car rider line, you will merge together. It will be in every other car situation. Those are the only ones exiting the parking lot, because no one will be coming out of this service entrance, and no one will be coming out of this main parking lot up here. Again, this is going to improve traffic flow and make things much faster and simpler, and most importantly, keep our children safe. Thank you very much. Here's a glimpse of what the new drop-off system will look like. You will have a stop sign person at the front of the line. When she gets a thumbs up from all the parapros, she will turn the sign around. Okay, turn it back. We will make sure that no cars are moving until all children have exited the cars. Now I'm going to let you see what it's going to look like. Hello? I'm going to let you see what it's going to look like down the road. We're going to have a person every 4 cars. This first person has these 4. This is her responsibility. She will look, make sure that all the cars have had children exit and they are all safely on the sidewalk. Once that happens, she will give us the thumbs up. On down the row, the same thing will happen. We will have 4 sets of thumbs up And at that point, we will pan back over here to our stop sign person, and she will turn it to slow. At that point, I need all of you wonderful drivers to practice the merge process. That means every other car gets to go in the exit lane. Please be courteous and kind to all of your fellow drivers, and let's all enjoy this new car ride or drop-off system and have a great day. Thank you. For those of you who would like to walk your child into the building, you will need to enter at this entrance off of Gum Springs Church Road. You will then pull down this entrance and find a legal parking spot. There will not be parking along the curb or in the middle of the street. There will also not be dropping off your child and then pulling away. If you choose to do this system, you will find a parking space and then walk your child up the sidewalk to the school. Again, once you have parked in a parking spot along this parking area, you will then take your child to the sidewalk and walk the sidewalk all the way up and around to the right to the front of the school. You will then be able to enter the school building, and if you choose to walk your child to class, please make sure that you check in at the front office first and get a visitor sticker. We look forward to everyone's participation in this new procedure in order to expedite the car ride or drop-off line in the mornings. And we also appreciate everyone's patience and cooperation with one another during the process. Thank you so much.